Hi there. Thanks for clicking on this video. I'm going to talk about some pretty important stuff, and some of it is downright scary. I have been noticing a lot of talk on pro-Trump accounts of a second civil war in the USA, not based on significant issues, but based on lies and division being stoked by the former president. Stick around for the whole video and let me know what you think in the comments. In the hallowed hall of ideas, where the greatest minds have sparked waves of change, we stand today at the precipice of a profound question. What happens to a nation divided, not by lines on a map, but by the very fabric of its collective belief? I want to take all of you on a journey through the heart of division to the very brink of a second civil war in the United States. A war not of territories, but of truths. Not of states, but of minds. This isn't a journey of the past. It's the potential prologue to our future, shaped by lies, propaganda, and misinformation. A future where the MAGA movement, fueled by former President Donald Trump's relentless fabrications, stands as a testament to how deeply division can corrode our societal norms. Just look at the insults, threat of violence, and lack of rational discussion in our daily lives. We have been turned on each other. Imagine, if you will, a nation where the belief in a stolen election isn't a fringe conspiracy, but a rallying cry. A nation where the call for civil war is not the plot of dystopian fiction, but the subject of actual political discourse that is encouraged by some leaders. This isn't mere speculation. Reports and studies have illuminated how the rhetoric of violence has spiked, especially following events like the search at Mar-a-Lago, leading to an alarming 3,000% increase in mentions of civil war on platforms like Twitter. Now, envision the consequences. Streets once bustling with life become arenas of unrest. Communities turned into battlegrounds not for resources, but for ideologies. Food, gas, and other resources will be difficult to obtain. Our whole way of life would be turned upside down. This wouldn't be like the movies. It would be like other countries currently dealing with war. Horrible to think about, isn't it? This isn't like the past when it was about the North versus the South. It's neighbor against neighbor, family member against family member, all torn apart by the belief in a narrative woven with intentional deceit. Donald Trump, a figure of immense influence, has propagated lie after lie. From the grand illusion of the 2020 election being stolen to the demonization of any who oppose him as enemies of the state, while simultaneously praising authoritarian leaders as examples of strength, all setting the stage for what's coming. These aren't mere political maneuvers. They are the kindling for conflict. Conflict that is self-serving to Trump and his following. Trump faces an array of criminal charges, from financial fraud, campaign interference, obstruction of justice, to inciting insurrection. Yet, these legal battles only serve to tighten his grip on his followers, portraying these accusations as attacks on their movement, their freedom. Saying the justice system is being pitted against him, and in turn against them, his followers, making his problems their cause. We need to wake up and not be fooled by these lies. If not, it is bound to cost us more than we can imagine. But amidst this wave of division, there lies a whisper of hope, a call to unity. Just watching this video helps shed light on the reality of what's happening. This is not a plea for silence in the face of injustice, but an invitation to dialogue, to understanding. For each of us to do our part and unite the country for the sake of our freedom and way of life. This is a reminder that our strength lies not in our uniformity, but in our diversity. The United States, at its core, is a nation of varied voices, beliefs, and dreams. It's a tapestry woven from countless threads, each valuable, each vital to the picture it forms. In the shadow of potential conflict, we must remember the power of our unity. The American dream is a dream for all. Let's make sure it doesn't turn into a nightmare. We've weathered storms before, faced challenges that seemed insurmountable, and emerged stronger. Not because we erased our differences, but because we embraced them, learned from them, and built on them. So, I am before you today, not just as a content creator, but as a fellow concerned citizen, to say that the future is not set in stone. We have the power to shape it, to steer our nation back from the brink of division towards a future where dialogue stands tall over discord, where truth and justice stop the spread of lies. Let us not fall victim to the urge of simple answers to complex problems. Let's challenge each other to understand the other side, to rebuild bridges where walls have been built. Our shared goals for peace, prosperity, and freedom are far stronger than the forces that seek to divide us. A true patriot believes in our justice system, in our Constitution, and our shared freedoms. This is not a time to stand by and see what happens. This is a time to stand up to the lies, to stand up for each other, for our way of life. Thanks for watching. Stay strong. Please like, share, and subscribe.